didn't create this at all as well. This is from Beth DePrima, who works at our school at Fremd. And so basically what it is again an idea of, I'm just randomly throwing tiles here. It is basically a checklist, and I gave you the last page of the checklist here, and then I gave you what we use as the key. The key actually looks a little bit different than this one because we've modified it but not changed the key. So what we have, and you made a second version of this, Becca, right? You made the second version. And so Becca could talk to how difficult it is to make these.
Yes, it is. You have to take the little things that you iron, the little circles, and you guys know
beads?
what are they?
Perler beads?
Perler beads, sure. I think that's what they are. Put them together.
They
Carl,
melt together.
yeah, they melt together with an iron.
There's a name for them.
So the tricky part with creating this set is I'm very like making sure everything matches, and each model is matched with the actual element or chemical.
So I'll pass these around. They are glass and they have parafilm around them, but just be careful when you pick them up that, you know, they're. So what it has is a bunch of these models here, but then also actual vials. And so some of these vials will have, you know, this has like sulfur, and so it has the formula for sulfur and what it is. This is lead iodide, and so it's here. And what they need to do is then they go through and they say, you know, what are these? Are they an element? Are they a compound? Are they a mixture? And they have to check the boxes, you know. And so it's one of those, it's so easy for them to check boxes, but it's also very easy for them to get it wrong, you know. And so that is what is there. Always the toughest part on these is the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures, is whether or not, because they're not glued down. I guess if you glued them down, maybe you would get a little bit better on that, and whether or not it's equally distributed, non-equally distributed, and whatnot. So that's always the difficulty there. But it's a good idea of getting them to figure out what that is. So if you look at the key, so some of them are you know, just one type, others are different ones. And what what other people have done, which is great, is they have colored pencils that are in baggies that go with these. So they have, these are all in full color, but they're not. But you know, they have it so that the kids have a good vision of that.
How many books do you have?
30, what is it, 30?
30.
30.
You just set them up around the room.
Yeah, so you do like 2 at a table, and they just kind of rotate through.
How long did it take to make this?
it took like 3 hours.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
That's
Because-
actually not too bad.
Because a lot of them,
Cereal
you know,
for an hour.
Yeah,
So-
but then you're done and it's set up now.
Forever.
Yeah.
You should mention.
I should mention.
I got them from Walmart.
We did that. I'm gonna write it.